video. I got you. Hey guys, today I'm going over the Canik TP9SF Elite. I have about 2,400 rounds through it, and it has been mainly reliable, with the exception of the first two magazines I've ever fired through it. It was having 4 or 5 failure to feeds, and it was due to the fresh Cerakote from the factory on the inside of the rails. Now after those 2 magazines, it's been running absolutely flawlessly for over 2,000 rounds. So the gun fits really nice in the hand. It fits a lot better than my Glock 19. It's very comfortable, but it is a little bit heavier than the Glock 19. The slide is absolutely thick back here. It's just a big chunk of metal as a slide. This is supposed to be their compact version, but in reality I think it's almost a full-size gun, because when I was comparing it to my Glock 22 and Glock 17, it's only marginally smaller. So, one of the pros of this gun are the nice sights.
It's like a little hair, like I didn't like it was just like.
You have a U-notch sight back here, and you have a fiber optic front sight. One of the best features of this gun is the trigger. It has one of the best triggers on the market for striker fired pistols. Much better than a Glock. It's comparable to the Walther PPQ, and it's better than I think 99% of striker fired triggers out there. So the gun is empty, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine. You have this red safety. You hit this wall, and it breaks so clean. It's about 3.5, maybe just a little under 4 pounds. But the trigger is one of the best triggers you can find on any striker-fired pistol. The gun is ambidextrous. It doesn't have a manual thumb safety, but you have ambidextrous slide lock and slide release. I think the barrel is 4 inches. It could be a little bit longer, maybe 4.25. Don't quite remember. The grip on it is really, really nice. I'd say it's comparable to the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, at least on the sides here. So it's very, very grippy on the sides. And then on the back, it's a little bit more aggressive than a Gen 4 or a Gen 5 Glock. You can take out this back strap and put on a larger one if you want. I think this is a small one. Just punch out that roll pin, and you swap it out. The magazine release is swappable, so you can put it on the other side if you want. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to leave it there. Now when you rack the gun, the spring is very heavy on it, but it's very, very smooth. And it takes down, you can take it down easier than a Glock. So what you do is make sure the gun is empty, which it is. Pull the trigger. And then instead of having to cheek back the slide like on a Glock, you can just pull down on these 2 tabs right here, where my left thumb is. Pull down on it, It'll pop it forward. You can slide it off, just like that. You don't have to push it all the way off the end of the gun. As long as you align these cutouts right there with the rail on the pistol, it can come out. Now I did shoot this yesterday. I shot about 100 rounds through it, and it was completely 100% reliable. It's a little bit dirty in there. I haven't been cleaning it. And I haven't been cleaning it that much in the past 2,000 rounds either. Maybe twice I've ever cleaned it. It's dirty, it runs dirty, but as long as you put oil on it, it'll run completely fine. Now the recoil spring is very heavy. It's a flat coil recoil spring. It's a metal guide rod as well. And it's captured, so you don't have to worry about missing pieces or anything. The barrel, as I said. The barrel is Cerakoted, but I believe Canik applies Cerakote on top of parkerization, so you don't have to worry about corrosion resistance. The rifling still looks really good. A little bit dirty, like I said. A little bit of wear here, but that's nothing uncommon. The crown of the muzzle is really nice too. You have very sharp rifling in there. So overall, the barrel seems to be good condition, and it shoots very accurately. The slide, like I said, is very thick and it's very heavy, but thankfully they do cut out a lot of the metal on the inside here. You have a safety, firing pin safety block there, which is really good. Here's your striker assembly. And you have a loaded chamber indicator on top here too. So when it's loaded, it'll kick up like that. You can feel it and you can see it. On the inside, the machining is very, very nice. These are worn iron sights, and I've had no need to change them at all. It came with the gun, and I just left them on there. They work very, very well. Zoom in.
Full clip? We have a lot of these. We have a lot. We have to. So we said we have like 100 or something. 50? So we have 100. Yeah.
The frame, nothing too special. Looks kind of like a Glock. Yes. Now the gun does hold 15 rounds. It's a little bit bigger, like I said, than the Glock 19. It's almost the size of the Glock 17. And for being almost the size of a Glock 17, I would expect it to hold a little bit more than 15, but it doesn't, and that's what I feel like is one of the drawbacks, which is fine. Now I'm going to put this gun together. As long as you align this notch right here, this cutout in the rail, with a front rail, just like that. That's all it takes to assemble. Now the slide finish on top is the tungsten gray Cerakote. It's very, very nice. You have rear serrations here, very aggressive. You don't need that much force to get a good grip on it. Front serrations are nice too. And even with a strong recoil spring, you're able to rack it pretty easily. Now I'm pointing it at myself right now, just pointing it at the camera and behind the camera right now. Now most of what I shot through it is Fiocchi and Slir below, and also Remington UMC ammunition as well. So this is a fresh box. This is what I do recommend. Either Fiocchi, Slir below, or Remington UMC. Now Remington UMC has upgraded their ammo quality. They used to be, they didn't really shoot that great when I first shot them back maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago. But now the ammo looks a lot cleaner, it shoots a little bit cleaner, and it's all around good stuff. I personally would avoid the Winchester white box because recently I think their quality has been going down, and you get a lot of light primer strikes there. It does come with two 15-round magazines, which is great. Here's the box that it comes in. You got a mag loader, which I never use, and you get an extra back strap as well. And you have a quality control tag right there, which I don't really need. I don't really care for. You have a cleaning brush, and it does come with a holster, but I don't have that holster anymore. I threw it away because it's just a very basic holster, and you can get much better holsters out there for $50 or $60. So I would just honestly toss those. But yes, overall, really good gun in my opinion. Shoots really nice, but the only drawback is it's a little bit heavy. The weight is a little bit awkward, and for holding 15 rounds, it's a bit big. So, right, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Get a video. I got you. I like it. Maybe not for me.